Hello everyone. Oops. If this was on Valentine's Day, I couldn't. Don't even know. Yeah. Think about it. What did I do? Then Valentine's Day. This quickly. Also wait. Get me. Pretty sure it's the right time. 6 minutes. You want pork chop and some garlic bread. Pretty measly? Meager? Meager. Pretty meager, but it's really good actually. Extra style garlic bread with 5 cheeses. Message the keeper just now. We'll figure out what's going on here soon. And speaking of Dustin, I mean, hold on. But he played the new story thing. About to play it tomorrow on stream. Or maybe I'll wait. I want to play the new Warzones. All looks pretty. They got bomber planes now. Pretty. Guardian screen is probably gonna go a little bit longer, guys. I haven't heard from him yet. I'm excited, though. Should be a lot of fun. has some Nepalese pants, which I know Nepal is pretty far from Saudi Arabia. But I feel like it's like a simple, airy and light material, you know? Some protection, but like breathable. Really comfortable. In mine, I haven't seen whatever the samurai pants are called. That's right, actually. We know that because makes it come. Yeah. Any moment now. I have a long waiting screen. Heyo.
Hi. How are you?
Good. I'm excited.
Good. Oh, you came back for a second round. That's great.
Of course. Yeah, I said I'd be back.
I'm sorry that I missed the end of last session.
Yeah, that's fine. I kind of tell you what happened. So we like ran into an old lady. I think it was called El Sashi Sabi. I don't know. Town north of Cairo, I think. South of Cairo.
Hi, Rob.
We couldn't. She was like mute, deaf, and everything.
Hello.
Was like maimed. She gave us like this artifact. And we used clairvoyance, I think, to try and like communicate with her, so, like telepathically, you know?
Yeah.
Is that clairvoyance? I don't know. Clairvoyance is like when you see the future. I don't know if that's right.
I don't know. I get what you're saying.
After that, we after we acquired
Also,
the
just
entrance.
real fast.
Yes.
Dan is just running to the restroom. I apologize. I got home late from work and just had to like rush us dinner. So he will be
Just chill.
on in just a
I did the
second.
same thing. I literally made a pork chop and a piece of garlic easy toast strip. That's it.
Oh, that sounds really good.
But it was, yeah. It took like 5 minutes.
I made like pesto pasta with baked Italian style chicken and then Caesar salad.
That hits hard. That sounds amazing.
He's pretty spoiled.
Yeah.
Shaking his head, yeah.
But anyways, we translated the artifact tablet thing that we got from her. And
Okay.
wait a minute, hold on, let me back up a sec. Were you here when we went to the cat temple thing?
Yes.
Okay.
And you
just
got,
making
oh,
sure.
we got those necklaces.
The necklaces, yeah. So after that, though, we went to survey the. Hold on, I took notes. Why am I just going off memory? Hold on. This is where I took the heaviest notes. There's a lot of information got from the pyramids.
Hi, Dan.
Oh, it gets better. You guys are going pyramids now.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, man. Good to see everybody.
We found out that the bent pyramid and the red pyramid might be like, or at least have something to do with Nephrim Ka's final resting place, so to speak. And it was gonna be
The bent pyramid wasn't Nephrim Ka's final resting place. She built it
and then
as a final resting
repurposed.
place
Right.
for somebody else.
Yeah,
Do
it
you
was
remember
like,
who?
Yeah, repurposed, right, for another person.
Yep.
It's older than the Red Pyramid too. And it
Yeah.
has four. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
I was just gonna say, in the real world, the Bent Pyramid's really interesting because it's one of the only pyramids that they started building halfway, and then they realized the dimensions were wrong. That's why it's called bent. It's because it changes the angle at which the pyramid is designed halfway through, and despite having like really cool internal structures that have held up to this day, like that changing of the shape actually caused a lot of structural instability with the bent pyramid, and like they have to like reinforce it a lot to have it stay up. So it like almost looks like it's collapsing too in like real life.
Hey, I have a question. I made a token and I took my old one off, but now I don't know how to get my new one on. Like I'm streaming it now. If you look, I like drag my face and I can see my face, but when I release it, nothing like spawns. Pretty sure every time my token appeared last night was somebody helping me out. Be like, i.e. you.
That might have been true. Alright, let me see your token. I just pulled up your stream.
Bring it on early during.
Looking good, man.
16.
Yeah, and I guess we should just let everybody else know Babbage Ben is going to be streaming this. So
chronicling adventures.
Don't say anything you wouldn't want to end up online.
True.
Hi, Roy.
No one's been identified really, so I mean. Oh, you know that
extra
one gamer tag? No. Oh, damn.
Yeah, let me see this this token issue. Let's see your guy.
Okay, yeah, so you can see Peak Babagal right there, right?
Yep.
If I click it and drag it, the thing appears. My name. This isn't to move it, this is just I'm pretty sure it's what I'm supposed to do, right? And then I let go and nothing happens.
Go to the journal, that second icon on that right tab.
Yeah. Am I finding myself? Because I have it up right here.
Yeah, there you go. And then page down to Peak Bubba Gall. Oh, there he is. He's right in the middle, right below James Meagle. Oh, that's cool. I see it, on the side. But,
yeah. Exactly.
But that's the name you want to click right there in this menu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, you got it.
Transparency. Dude, I used this, hold on, I actually just closed the tab. I can't remember the name of it. I used this, sweet little RP tools.
Oh,
it didn't. I could have done a better job myself. Whatever.
It's funny.
Is that okay for tonight? I mean.
Yeah, it looks good to me, man. I think the token looks cool.
No, I want the circle. Everybody's got a circle. I'd like to have a circle too, you know? I jig alpha layers, you know what I mean? They're cool.
I've been trying to come up with more like pop-ups to show you guys things. So if you guys remember Faraj Najjar, one of the people you met, this is his picture. Show you guys. He's got that scar on his face. I have a few more.
I like how the picture that opens when you click it is actually smaller than the pop-up one.
It's
It's kind of weird. Like, right on. That really helped me zoom in.
Here I also have Nuri of Alwasta, so you can see what she looks like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upload this one now.
We are in. I forgot.
If you remember, Nuri was that woman like bound to a chair, couldn't even speak, horribly scarred. This is what she looks like, and you would notice that their scars are similar. They're the types of scars that
couldn't speak, right?
Yeah, these are the types of scars inflicted by hunting horrors.
Hunting what?
Hunting horrors. The group previously encountered some of these.
Oh, it's like a creature of some kind?
Yeah.
I'm picturing like Death Eaters, dude.
This is what a hunting horror looks like.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
They've encountered a few of them. And I think these ones that I have are tokenable.
That's cool. I could hop
Uh,
on.
I still need to get a token for them.
Do you use that desktop app, or do you just use them online, or you do it yourself?
I use
Okay.
this token generator. This is what I use. It's called Token Stamp 2. Rolladvantage.com/token stamp.
Hmm.
It's just like a little web app.
Like everyone's almost here, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody's here. I think we got our
Is it
main
everyone?
crew.
Yeah.
We're still missing Katie.
Yeah, I was
but-
gonna say.
She'll probably.
I had to learn 3
Join
names last night, so it was or last time. Because it's like your Discord, your real, and your game alias.
It's a lot.
Times how many ever people?
There will be a pop quiz tonight.
What? I'm a fail. Can I just not do it? And just that's fine with me too. I'll take a 0, please.
We can change who says what, like in the rolling thing. I can pick a real name or a character. So that's helpful.
Oh, do you guys? Hey, what's up, bro?
I made
Yeah.
a token for Pete.
Oh, you made him a token too?
Oh, where did he go?
He hated it.
He's like, fuck this token,
He
I'm
said,
out.
yeah, he said no.
What
No to the token.
equivalent of flipping a table.
Let's see, who else do I want to show you guys?
So today my goal is to use
Welcome
little,
back.
little known characters instead of my name. Throw them into picture.
Little what?
Little known characters, the ones that like, people who like started out with us and then quickly dropped away and our character is still here.
Oh, you're gonna bring back the OGs, huh?
Yeah.
Are there any
because-
members of the crew that have like were like core members and now are no longer part of the group? I should have asked
Oh,
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. You can see them. Their characters are still here. Lewis
Yeah,
Brown.
it's a big list. I noticed that. Oh, he
This
looks
is,
like he might have died of old age on the way.
this is Warren
That's a
Bassart.
new one.
This is the drug-addled guy that you guys had chased down in the city.
Okay.
If you remember, I don't think you were here for that peak, but
Mm-mm. No sir.
he was part of. He helped the group acquire a bunch of items on behalf of the Carlisle expedition, and then he actually, I think, went with them to the pyramids when that whole event happened, and it destroyed him mentally, and he's now like severe PTSD from that.
I see. So he's kind of lost his usefulness.
Yeah, Dr. Zahn helped him a little bit.
Is he at least like
Um,
able to function now, or
Yeah, he no longer
That's
has
good.
a hashish
PSP
addiction.
can be crippling? Yeah. See, I was just gonna say it probably caused some other issues.
This is Dr. Kafour. What's his name? Roger Daniels met him when he went to the museum. He is the doctor that works at the museum.
This guy is.
Yeah, he's a helpful source of Egyptian history and occult knowledge, and he studies that stuff in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
Why is my token so big?
I did. I wanted to show you that I made a token for you.
Thanks, man. Take it.
Nice.
That's perfect. Hey, I have a question. What city are we in again? Isn't it Aswan?
You
No?
guys are in I think it was Dashur, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And you're actually camped outside of Dashur. You're very close to both the Bent Pyramid and the Red Pyramid.
Trying to find
I think
it.
like
Is that it? Or you
between
just...
Dashur and Medium.
Okay.
Here, if I take you to the other map, they have this little side map. And on here, you can see it. This is where you are.
The
at
red
Bent
dot,
Pyramid.
right? Right here.
You're down here on this little Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right around there.
Hey, how's it going?
And if you,
Rave party.
if you zoom out and page down a little bit, I'm also clicking it down here on the bottom in that map of Cairo. There.
Okay.
That's where you guys are, like camped out in the sands, thanks to your desert survival skills. And we can pick up there when you guys want.
We can what?
I'm just going.
Pick up leather?
We're gonna pick up there. Pick up where you guys left off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to.
Who's available to use? Like, I know Lewis.
There's people who are at the bent pyramid. I mean, we're pretty much stuck with what we have, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't.
Everybody
We're
else.
gonna run back to Cairo. And
Yeah.
I
We're
think
not
we have
silently
plenty, though.
following
Is it, wait, I never finished talking about the entrances. So we found out that the red pyramids, like barrier, right? Was
The red
easily
pyramid.
broken into.
The red pyramid you guys never went into.
But we could see that like the wood was like falling off, right? Wasn't
That's
that
the
it?
bent pyramid. The bent
Oh,
most
okay.
pyramids in Egypt are all built in the same direction, and all the entrances face north towards the North Star. It's like an astronomy thing, except for the bent pyramid, which also has a western entrance for some reason. You never went into the red pyramid, but you could see that there was a seal on the top that was broken. Some kind of ward.
Also 4 guards,
That kind
right?
of seal?
like a magic seal. And I have advanced the day. It is now the morning of the 31st, a Tuesday. It is very hot in the desert. Everybody do a constitution roll as you wake up and need water.
Ooh, hard
That-
success.
We don't have water, or just everybody.
You have water on you, and you also have your desert gear, so it should be easier. But still need people to make a con roll. You'll get a bonus to it.
Do hard successes get anything?
You pass. You're born for the desert.
Can I get some extra water? Because I'm
No.
I know
more
I've
fit to
had-
survive
like,
out here. Survival of the fittest and whatnot.
Roger Daniels will pass because he has the appropriate gear,
Okay.
so he gets a bonus.
I was gonna say I rolled and
What's
I
the
passed,
bonus?
but do I get anything because I have that ring that makes me not susceptible to?
Oh, right. The heat and dehydration. That ring actually doesn't help you unless there's like a sandstorm. I don't think you're going to suffer dehydration, but you're fine.
Okay.
Dr. Zahn is feeling it, but he's actually fine because he has all the gear and the camp and the water.
Okay.
But Dr. Zahn is, sweating and very clearly out of his element.
Hail Austrian man. And handle.
He's probably got like
Hey,
3
also-
layers of sunscreen on his nose.
So if I recall, last time I think we were outside the bent pyramid. We were
Yep.
at the western entrance, and we found the boards were loose.
Yep.
I don't know if we intend to go in or not. But
I assume so for here.
We got things to knock the guards out if we need to, like a shovel, right? So I mean,
And Peak, you would know too that
oh yeah, and I can knock them the hell out, probably.
not just knock them out, like you could probably bribe them. Like guards in Egypt,
Oh.
especially with your party, they're very susceptible to like groups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
They don't have
you
it.
could
We could intimidate them out of the way, is what you're saying?
Wait,
probably less intimidate because they have guns, but bribe for sure. They're not very, rich people.
Can we get that
trying to take
funded?
advantage.
The bribe?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
That's
Again,
good.
though, to get more money from the whatchamacallit, the Elias Jackson Fund, you would have to telegram back to America and ask
do
him for
the
more money and make
rigmarole.
the case.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not instant. You don't just get money in your pocket.
That makes sense. This is the 1920s, right?
Yeah.
Understandable.
So yes, you are at the western entrance of the pyramid. And last time
I'm sure this.
somebody had just touched the barricades and they noticed some of the wood was loose.
I think you mentioned that you could swing it open and closed.
You could remove the piece of wood and enter.
Who all going in?
1, 2.
I'll go in, says
You
Jesse.
can go in.
All right.
Dr. Zahn will guard.
If you are entering the pyramid, place your guys on the left side of the map. Oh, crap. Actually, just give me a quick second. I put the map in backwards.
Like, didn't you just click?
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, I was on the wrong layer when I did the map. So there you go. Drop yourself over here on the right side of the map. And we're gonna go on turn order, just to keep things orderly. So I'm gonna erase everybody and add them to the turn order. And Dr. Zahn is keeping watch outside, right? And then everybody roll 1d10 plus dex bonus. Franz is at an 8. Nice, thank you. Roger Daniels is at a 14. Just roll 1d10, and then it's the skill at the very top under your like characteristics. So I think yours is a 7. You have a 7d. So
Top left.
just the first number there. Jesse's at an 11. And then same with you, Ro. Just roll 1d10 plus 7. There you go. 16. Very nice. And Pete got a 10. Cool. All right, everybody's on there. So we're gonna sort. And Mary Love, you are up first.
What are we doing first? I'm excited.
So I'm kind of back, but I'm gonna start walking up the entryway. And try to find a light source for us.
All right.
Can you
Well,
move my character now?
Yeah. You can't move them?
No, for
Oh,
some
there you go.
reason my mouse pad is just glitching a lot.
Okay. I'm going to move you right to the doorway of the room. And then I will just describe this really quick. Passage leads to a false funerary chamber, roughly in the center of this great stone pile. The chamber is devoid of artifacts. 2 remarkably thick and startling white alabaster columns.
Pick
We're going to
two
say-
Cs?
What was that?
Sorry, never mind.
You will see these 2 large alabaster columns in the room on these sides of the walls.
Is the floor tapered?
The floor is not tapered, but the ceiling is,
Okay.
and that's kind of what you're seeing there. I don't know if you've ever seen these pyramid funerary rooms, but the ceilings are very high. It's, maybe 10, 20 feet up. And this particular pyramid, you will also notice lots of some type of pine or wood supporting the walls, and the tunnels leading into this funerary room are very cracked and kind of falling apart. But once you get into the funerary room, the craftsmanship is remarkable. You see no cracks, and it basically, you believe it has the weight of the pyramid on top of it.
Do I need to roll something for finding the light source?
Don't have one
Um,
on your person?
I don't think so.
Roll a spot hidden.
Jesse has a light source. I don't. She probably.
Spot hidden. So on your way in, Mary, you would actually see a few torches unlit on the wall that you could grab and light.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna grab one of those and light it up.
Okay, so you have a torch that is lit. And we will go to the next person, Millie Adams.
Okay. She's also going to take a torch and have it lit. And she'll come over here as well to kind of back her up.
Is that a torch you brought or one from the wall?
One from the wall.
Okay, those are the only 2 torches on the wall.
Okay, I think that's fair since they're moving the fastest.
Yeah.
Can lead the way. If I step in, is everything okay if I step there?
Yeah, you can step there, nothing really happens.
No trapdoors, no no large boulders.
No
coming
Indiana Jones kind of stuff.
Nah, yeah, no pressure plates. Nope. Okay, just checking. Just wanted to know. I think that's probably my turn.
Alright.
Looking around.
Roger Daniels, you are up.
I'm just going to move into the room or this tunnel or whatever this thing here is, passage here. I got a flashlight.
Okay.
I
Get your
go into my
flashlight
place.
out.
I got a pack or something where I carry it. Just going to get it out.
Yeah.
Turn it on.
Okay.
Shine
Excellent.
around. Look, I'm looking more for enemies. Like, can I shine it up into the ceiling? It said there's very high ceilings. I'm looking into the shadows and making sure I'm not gonna get jumped.
Yeah, do a spot hidden. Extreme success. Okay, so one thing that you noticed is throughout the room, there are several cobras. These are just normal Egyptian cobras.
Normal con.
Okay, I will point them out to. That's
Oh,
next to
this
me.
is an Indiana Jones room.
Movie.
Alright. Jesse, you're up.
Alright, I'll take out my magic sword as I step forward. Ooh, I know what I'll do. I will cast. I'll step forward through people. And I'll cast the spell that is light, the light spell.
Excellent.
Yeah.
How many magic points do you want to put into that?
Let me,
And then that's how long it stays active.
let me just double check. How long? Let's see. Okay, so it's like 10 minutes per magic point, I think it says. Okay. Alright, so it's about 3 cubic yards around me. Or, well, it says.
You can
Wait.
put it anywhere in the room you want.
Oh, okay. The way it's phrased is like more magic points makes it bigger.
Yes. You can
Okay.
both make it bigger and then sustain it for longer. And you
Okay.
can sustain it over time too. So you could say like 3 magic points and you make it so big. And then
Okay. Let me see. What's 3 magic points? Would be 3 cubic yards. Wait. Oh, they're not cubic yards. Okay. I'll just do 3 for now. I'll say it's a big.
okay. And do you put it up like, where do you put it in the room?
I'm gonna put it kind of like in the far, in one of these far corners over here. Oop. Either over here or over here, maybe. I'll put it over here. start out there.
All right. So the light illuminates the room. It becomes very bright, and you can actually see up into the high ceiling now. And roll both a luck and a spot hidden now that you can see up into the ceiling.
All right, luck. Now let me roll as Jesse. And spot hidden. Wow, both of
Okay.
them. So close.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay. Well, I think that'll be my turn for now. Are any of these snakes like coming towards us or looking? Well,
No, they're not really. They're not very aggressive.
Okay.
Are they
But
looking
they
the
are-
way they're facing?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're just kind of like slithering around. They are cobras.
Do they live in there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Gotta send home.
uncomfortable.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
That's neat.
Okay. Peek, you're up.
Okay. Well, since the room is bright enough, I can step past people, right?
Yeah.
Take a corner over here. Use my knowledge of the local fauna and try and ease their minds with my techniques. Is that possible? That's something I know?
Yeah, you can charm cobras.
Yeah,
Thing.
cool.
Charming.
So they start to calm down then.
You would have to use animal handling or
Got
some
it.
kind of musical skill.
Let's do the animal handling because that's. Woo! They're not happy. They're special cobras.
Okay. So you start going up to one of the cobras and you're like reaching out, trying to calm it down, and
Reaching
it
out.
looks very agitated. It kind of pulls back into the striking position.
I definitely ease back a little.
You can also roll a luck and a spot hidden as you walk into the room.
Wow, that's pretty rough.
We're all
Spot
having a hard
hidden.
time.
And
Yeah,
Roger
that's
Daniels, I'll let you roll a luck because you got an extreme success on your spot hidden,
can't find it.
Okay.
Sure.
and you looked in the right direction.
There it is.
Nope. All right, Franz, you're up.
Franz has got his Mauser pistol with the silencer and his flashlight. Got a movement of 7, so he's going to move to here. Does a spot hidden also?
He can do a luck and a spot hidden if he wants. Looking up at the ceiling.
I'm looking. Is that where the snakes are, up on the ceiling?
No, the snakes are on the ground.
I'm focusing on the snakes. I'm going to shoot.
Okay. You want to shoot a snake?
Closest snake. I'm sorry, that shouldn't be a machine gun. Let's go.
You have a silencer, right?
That's a silencer, but
Took
failed the shot. I
tops
missed
out.
him.
I got the Tommy
Okay.
gun.
Does the gun jam at all? Is there a jam rate for those
Has
guns?
a liability malfunction 100.
Okay, so it does not jam. Okay. So, and you have your silver bullets in there or other bullets?
Just regular bullets.
Okay. So yeah, you'll take a shot at the snake, miss the shot. Snake's turns. This one's gonna kind of crawl away. This one's gonna move. This one's gonna move.
Shit.
This one's gonna move.
Okay.
Okay. Millie, your turn.
Close to the wall, guys.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Millie.
It's Mary Love's turn.
Okay, yes. I was like, I thought that was a bit
Skip
fast.
her.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know where it went.
Sorry about that.
So Mary Love's gonna move in and try to go around over towards where there's like more of an open space down towards the bottom of the screen,
Okay.
just to try and see more of what's in the room besides the snake.
Where is she looking?
Down here.
Okay, towards the ground, towards the bottom of the room. Okay. So I'll just move you down here if that's all right.
Thanks.
And you could roll a spot hidden and a luck if you want.
Okay.
Oh, we got the luck. And you got the spot hidden. Okay, so on the wall, maybe 20 feet up, you think you see a stone, but it's not really a stone. It seems to be leather. It's some kind of like, it's different from the rest of the stones. We'll say it's on this wall up here, about 20 feet.
Okay. I'm not gonna be able to climb that, but is there like a staircase or anything up or like divots in the wall that I could climb?
There's cracks in the wall in between the large, like sandstone bricks. You could climb it, but that's about it.
But if I climb, then I can try to see what it is, right?
Yeah, if you get up there, but you can't do that this turn.
Okay.
Billy Adams, your turn.
Okay. Got food in my mouth. Okay. I had a thought. I wonder if Millie can try doing a medium thing and connecting with any dead spirits, because it's a pyramid, which is like a tomb to house a dead person.
Sure.
So she'll try that. Do a long shot.
You want a new voice?
Yeah.
No, she does
Voice
not.
mod lets you change your voice in
Although
any
she gets
game
a
or
very, very unsettling feeling when she tries it, and roll a sanity roll.
Oh. Even a mist brush. Oh.
Okay.
Should it be a small amount since she didn't actually connect with anything?
Yeah, it'll just be one sanity point.
Okay.
But as she tries to connect, she feels the darkness and these shadows all around that aren't in the light, like creeping towards her, and like it feels like the darkness is alive and trying to get in.
Okay. She'll comment about that. That she feels unsettled and like the darkness is moving. And something is very wrong here spiritually.
All right. Next, it is Roger Daniels.
I'm just going to come in. Are these entrances open? You said they're
Those are
cracked and broken.
those are sealed. Those entrances.
Sealed. There's no evidence that anyone's been in here, other than through the passage we've come in.
Yeah, just through the room you've been in. It's largely empty. The entire room. It feels like, a lot of people have been here and ransacked this over the years. And it's just this one room is what it feels like. Except for these two large, almost pristine white columns.
All right, so we don't really see these doors here, is what you're saying?
Yeah, those doors aren't really there.
All right.
That's like part of the wall or something.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is a. Okay. Guess I'm done.
Okay. Jesse, your turn.
Okay, so Jessie knows that Millie just had a really uncomfortable feeling. And Jessie also knows that her light spell means that she can see, it reveals the outline of invisible creatures if you get a successful spot hidden. So she's going to look specifically for anything that might be trying to hide within the magic light, or like around that area. She'll move the light as well a little bit to like kind of slowly around the room to different spots. Assuming she can. I'll do spot hidden. Wow, okay, so she got a very good spot hidden.
She doesn't see anything invisible or an outline of anything.
Okay.
She will notice the relief in the stones that Mary was looking at, and it looks strange, like not quite like stone, but old and dusty.
Okay. She'll point that out as she'll comment that it doesn't seem like there's anything invisible or hiding here, but there's something off about that thing up there. And hi, Katie.
Hi.
Hey, Katie.
Hello, welcome.
Well, hello.
All right, we're gonna keep rolling. It is Peak's turn.
Okay. So I'd like to try and get closer to one of the columns. I guess the one on the right.
Okay. You can move
but
over
I
there.
don't want to go all in one move here. I would like to be careful about it because we don't
snake.
know where the snakes live in regards to the room, right? Like there's no clear nests or anything.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna move kind of here. And I have to pick a square, right? Just there. And kind of see what the snakes are doing, behavior.
Okay. Snakes are more or less leaving you alone.
Do you want me to roll an animal? Yeah.
You can roll an animal handling if you want. You're still a bit away from it.
Okay.
They don't like you.
Clearly.
A few of these snakes look like they are. If you got close, they would try and bite you.
Okay.
They're starting to gossip about you behind your back.
Yeah, they're talking shit.
Snakes are talking
Hear
shit
them.
about that one.
Speaking in parcel tongue.
Yeah, that's it. Snake tongue. Yeah. Bronze, you're up.
I'm gonna take another shot at that snake in front of me.
Okay. You'll get a +10 because you're pretty close. All right, you hit it. You kill the snake. Actually, I'll.
Are the other
put
snakes
the accurate-
is there suspicion aroused to the
Gathering
other side of the
one.
room? Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant.
They don't really notice.
I have a small snake funeral.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of sad actually. I own a snake, so that's
It's getting more real, too real.
way too real.
All right, Franz. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah. Is there any more that I can do?
I think so. You just move and shoot. I think that's it. All right, Dottie, your turn.
Okay.
Dottie is gonna move into the room and try and charm a snake.
Okay. Animal handling or music ability?
Ugh.
Nope.
I really
He's-
want to be my friend, but I'll move.
These
Yeah, how
snakes
close you
are,
can get into the
are
snakes?
very mean.
With an 18.
Okay.
What?
You're gonna reach your hand out and try and charm the snake, and the snake is going to bite at you.
I'm just on the wall laughing.
You have to roll a dodge to avoid the snake bite.
Okay. Stop.
Like, haha, they don't like you either.
It makes
Did
me
I
feel
dodge
a
it?
lot better about it myself.
No, I didn't dodge it.
So you're gonna take 2 damage
Oh no.
as the snake bites you.
Do we need to deal with that? I think we should leave. I gotta look this up.
And Mary Love, your turn.
Mary Love wants to climb the wall.
All right.
Say
You gotta
king
walk over to
cobras?
the wall. Do a climb. Yeah. Egyptian cobra. Not a king cobra, but an Egyptian cobra.
30 minutes. On average. Oh, well, we got some time. Tough it out.
My movement rate is no.
How you feeling?
Take a climb roll.
I'm on the clock. Sorry, my computer's glitching.
Just let me know if you want me to make any other rolls for you. Okay, wow,
Okay.
extreme success. So you climb up, and you start to pull at this thing, and you realize it's a book that's been embedded in the wall, and you're able to pull out. I say it's a scroll, but it's more like a tome or a book. And you pull out this book. It's written in Arabic. You can skim through it quickly for some lore and some story. But it would take a full week to read this small book in its entirety.
Light of Ra.
It's a very small book,
Okay.
like a single scroll.
Can I toss it to Franz and climb back down?
Yeah, you can get down easily enough.
Oh.
You don't need to roll for that.
I don't think so. I think it's my turn for right now.
Yep. So we will move on to Millie.
All right. She will just, give a wide berth to those snakes. Not go near them. Because this is a small room and this is a very big pyramid, she's gonna look to see if there are any other exits from this room.
Roll a spot hidden.
Okay.
And where are you searching specifically? Just the middle of the room?
Well, I think she's gonna start with this wall where the book was, just because it's suspicious, and there's one less snake over here.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have
How
bright
you
light.
doing, my guy?
So you get a plus 10
Just
on
hit me
your
right now.
your spot
Yeah.
hidden.
It's quick.
All right, so Jesse will
say
have the
hey.
light over here still
How are you? What's we for dinner?
for Millie's benefit. Hidden. Nice. Whoa.
At least some of us are having good luck.
Despite the success, you find nothing out of place with that wall.
Okay.
Just normal burial chamber. All right. And next it is Roger Daniels.
It's a
I'm
quick
pretty much
shot.
going to do the same thing.
Okay. Which area are you searching?
Four eyes better than two, I would guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go behind, check what she's doing.
Okay. Nothing on that wall in particular. And you guys have searched it very thoroughly at this point. You're pretty sure that's just a normal wall. That's
Maybe we'll wave at anyone who comes over.
peek on your stream right there. That's exactly what the room looks like with the ceiling.
No way, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm watching
Yeah.
a video of the vent pyramid, guys. It's kind of cool. Ads.
Okay.
Imagine doing
Jesse.
like
Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I didn't hear my name. So she will go over, taking her time to go around all the snakes, and she'll search this wall.
Okay. Roll your spot hidden.
Let's make sure I got the right person. Spot hidden. Nice. Got a success.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to look over the whole wall. You have very bright light. But this wall is just a wall. Reveals nothing secret or hidden about it.
All right. I'll say this wall looks clean.
Peek, your turn. And you search the entire wall.
Okay.
Basically from here to here.
Beautiful.
I would
You
like
don't
to,
search around the pillar.
I'd like to inspect the pillar. See if I can find any clues.
Alright. Roll a spot hidden.
Sure. There it is. Oof. Okay. Can I do a push thing?
You want to push it?
I feel like there might be something there.
You might hit your head. Don't-
You can push it if you want.
Isn't that what it's called when you roll twice? What was I
Yeah.
thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm asking you in that like hesitant tone is because you have a 20%. So it's like a low push.
Can't have all bad luck, can you? Yeah, you can.
I don't think I should ask that right now.
You can push it if you want. You could luck it in for 37 points, which is a lot in my opinion. Or you can just take it.
Just take.
Okay. Ron, your turn.
Bonds is going to continue. The snakes.
Shooting snakes.
Okay. Yeah, you kill another snake.
Isn't there? There's a doctor among us, right? Outside. That,
No?
never mind.
He's not a
Yeah.
medical doctor.
You can't like whip up the anti-venom for our friend here, can
He's a doctor of hypnosis. He's like a psychological doctor.
He's in
Can I like ask like a clarifying question, which is where are we?
You guys are
inside the pyramid.
Okay.
yeah inside the bent pyramid in the sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
we only
I
just came.
shouldn't have touched a snake. Am I poisoned, Dan?
Yes.
Right now you don't really feel any ill effects at the moment.
Okay.
You feel pretty normal.
How about
And
Can
you've
I,
been
like-
bitten. We'll just say you got bitten on your right hand.
Okay, can I like first aid my right hand?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna tie my shoelace around it to slow the blood down, and I'm gonna, I guess, like try and like bleed it out a
From the
little
snake.
bit. Yeah, and get away from the snakes. I'll do that
Okay.
first. I'll back up.
So gently chide the snake. Look what you did.
Now we're friends. Can I
So,
roll first
yeah.
aid?
yeah, you can go first aid.
Okay. I lost it. There it is. Oh,
Extreme. Okay, so you can do both of those things, and you'll
Okay.
heal 2 hit points.
nice.
You're gonna take your shoelace off, tie your shoelace around your arm.
Yeah.
That's basically gonna give you 30 minutes until you start losing feeling in your arm.
Okay.
You know, like you're trying to cut off the blood flow.
Yeah.
And you're bleeding. Do you cut yourself to bleed it, or how are you doing the bleeding?
Yeah, I'm cutting myself to bleed it with my silver pen knife.
You're a damn survivor. Bravo.
I'm a
Okay,
scientist.
Then
And a survivor.
you will
Ooh, that's a lot
you will
of
take
spice.
you'll take another hit point of damage.
Okay. So I gain 2, lose 1.
Gain 2 and then lose 1. Correct. And you will notice the area where you were bit is red and inflamed.
Oops.
Oops.
Thanks.
Okay. It is the snake's turn. This snake will come a little closer to peek.
Oh my gosh.
I hope he's thinking about what he's done. and
This
apologize.
snake is
You
going
hear
to
the
slither
snake?
away,
The snake.
and the snake will lunge at you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. But
Roll a dodge.
okay. Dip, duck,
Avoid the
dive, yeah, you ain't getting me today, Snakearoni.
All right, so yeah, you avoid the snake
Let me
bite.
know.
Remember,
Here.
remember to check your bubbles next to the things you succeed on. Like for your dodge
Oh
skill.
shoot! I totally forgot about that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can scroll up and check if you forget what you got successes on.
Oh, you're right. That's good.
You should link people to the stream too, so they can see your stream if they're interested. In chat.
Like double vision.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube video up of like exploring the pyramids at the same time, so it's kind of neat.
Yeah,
Oh.
keep it interesting. Where? Oh, Twitch.
And it is Millie's
Oh
turn.
wait, there's one on my account here in Discord.
Alright.
You go to my profile.
Millie's
Um,
turn.
I'll link it.
Not there. That's weird.
I got it.
Thank you.
Millie will give Franz a thumbs up as she walks past all the snake-free area. And she'll come over. Is this a pillar? This white thing here?
Condoning his snake.
Yes.
That is
Well,
one of the large pillars.
someone else got bit, and I'm in a snake-free zone now, so I'm condoning snake violence suddenly. My opinions have been shaped by the events.
Wow. Going
You
there.
only check it if you got a successful roll, right?
Yeah, correct.
Alright, I'm going to check this pillar. Because I don't want to go against that wall right now.
Okay. Roll a
Um,
spot hidden.
Success.
Okay. So that pillar in particular, there's nothing special about it. Although these pillars look very strange to you, they don't look like they're natural here.
Oh, okay. I'll think about what I can use on that later.
Roger Daniels, you're up.
Well, I'm not going to go up there at those snakes. I'm just going to move up here and wait.
This is literally my first successful roll. At least I know how to get it together when.
Till Franz exterminates these snakes.
Okay. Jesse, your turn. And then Jesse, we're just gonna say if you want to maintain the light spell, you're gonna have to dump the same amount of magic into it, but you can move it if you want.
Okay. I will do that. Should I just do one more point to keep it for 10 more minutes?
If you put
maintain it?
3 in to make it that size, it's gonna be another 3 to maintain it at that
Okay.
size.
Muted.
I'll
This is
put
a D&D game, though.
2 and make it a little smaller because
It's
I
basically
don't have a
all
large
Cthulhu
supply of magic
in
points.
D&D 4.
Okay, so you'll see
So the mythos of,
the orb shrink a little.
That's fun. It's cool.
And do you want
What's
to
her
move
name?
it anywhere?
Yeah, I want to move it over to the
one
opposite
author.
corner over here of it.
Okay.
Put a bunch of
So this
scary
area
stuff.
becomes very
I'm drawing a
well
blank right now,
illuminated,
but yeah.
and any spot hiddens in that area will get a bonus.
Okay. Snakes are also well.
How are you doing tonight,
illuminated.
Remington? Thank you for stopping.
Yes, you guys see very clearly 2 more cobras on the ground. Pete, your turn.
Yeah, I would like to. Can I enhance my weapon and smack that snake in the face with it? It's supposed to where it's still a danger, right?
Yeah, you don't need to enchant your weapon to do that, but you could.
I guess it's not like a special snake, right? Normal damage probably affects it just fine.
Yeah, you can
so
just whack it with your stick and
use
probably
a-
kill it.
Use a power or
You're just eager to use your powers, huh?
no. I meant like, what should I roll
Go to your combat tab.
on that pad?
It's right next to skills, or you could just roll
There.
page down a little bit.
So roll a tattooed stick, right?
Yeah, there you go. Tattoo stick.
Smack it. What?
Oh, you missed with the tattoo stick. Now you
Oh,
could
shit.
you could push that roll.
I would like to. Yeah. Okay. Got it the second time.
All right. Yeah, you crack the snake on the head and kill it. And
That is
the neat
very
thing about
sick.
your tattoo stick is it has range too. Like you could hit things like this
Not
far
that far.
away, not just right next to you.
Okay, cool.
Very long stick.
Got a big stick. Big dreams, bigger stick.
All right, that was your turn. Ron's your turn.
The snake genocide continues.
Your beach touching it.
All right, Franz pops the last snake.
Millie gave him a thumbs up. She approves.
Like I hate snakes.
She's like, yeah, don't
I'm
like
glad
that.
you are
Dottie, it is your
doing
turn.
good, man.
You still do
You
not
like
feel any
history and
effects
stuff?
of the
I
poison.
really like Egyptian stuff.
Okay.
I do this for we
I
clear this
am
part.
gonna. The poles are the circles, right? The white circles.
Yeah,
No command
yeah.
wave.
Okay.
It's
Giant
epic.
pillars in the room.
I'll walk up to this one, and I
blast.
would like to examine the pillar, but I guess I'll use. Like you said, you didn't think it, or someone found out that they didn't think it belonged there, right? So,
Yeah.
I want to know more about that. Like, if it was just put in, if I can like see where it came from, would that be like?
Yeah, you can do a science type roll. Also do a spot hidden as you examine the pillar.
Okay, I'll do a spot hidden.
Okay. So on the back side of this pillar, you will actually notice a loose stone. And if you pull that stone, it will reveal a small hole in the wall next to the pillar, which seems to lead into another room.
Like a small hole that someone can fit through, or like the small hole that I can like put my hand in?
You would have to crawl through it, but somebody could fit through it. It's
Gotcha.
about like maybe 3 feet by 3 feet.
Oh my god, I hope you're not claustrophobic.
Make Dan.
All right. Mary, your turn. We'll just say that's here.
Can I start moving over towards where the rest of the group is? Like towards where the door is going to be opened?
Yeah.
Can you move me? Sorry.
Yep. So you'll move over. Do you want to go through the little hole?
Yeah.
Bold.
Dude, you're so
You'll
mature.
crawl through into the darkness.
But I have a torch.
Do it.
Okay. You have a torch. Does everybody want to go through?
Yeah. I have
Or
a
is anybody
lamp.
staying
Yeah.
outside?
Well, I'll hear what's on the other side first.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
We'll pile in. Well, if we pile in after you, and it's bad.
Didn't everybody
Oh,
add like a
yeah.
light
Stay out.
source?
They can reopen if needed.
Okay. So she crawls through the small hole, and then there are about 20 steps that lead up to a series of ramps that ascend towards the interior of the pyramid's capstone. Inside, there is an asymmetrical arch deep inside the pyramid, which seems to be a throne room. Inside the throne room is a dais, and behind and to the sides are a series of bas reliefs with pictorial wall carvings on them. Several pillars. There are about 6 pillars. Each is about 5 feet high. I'll give you more descriptions as more people enter the room, but I'm actually going to switch to this map.
Oh, very cool.
So we'll just say each of these walls are the pictorial carvings. I'm going to draw. There are pillars in the room, but specifically, we'll say put your guys, if you come in at the bottom. There's no door at the top of the map. I'm going to get rid of that really quick. Instead, at the top of the map is this huge chair. And there are these 6 pillars leading up to it. And if you look at them, each of them has like a strange gem at the top of it.
Can
I
I
wonder if stealing the gems will make us cursed.
take a bathroom break real quick? My dog's asking to
What do
go
you have,
out.
do you think?
Definitely Indiana Jones, right?
Stealing the gems is definitely going to get us cursed.
Just leave it.
It does feel like that, yeah.
Does Mary have more to return or no?
Does she have what?
Does she have more to return or is it the next person?
It's the next person. You're gonna just enter the room. Anybody that wants can enter the room.
I did. I'm down at the bottom.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Millie will also follow into the room. Where's Millie?
Save.
She'll hold her torch up, get a look at everything. Can she do a spot hidden to see if she notices anything?
Yeah, as everybody comes in, they can roll spot hiddens if they want.
Okay.
I'll describe a little bit more of the room.
Got extremely.
6 pillars, each topped with some sort of alien gem. Let's see. The room is generally unlit except for your lights. These 6 pillars seem to be the only area that can hold light in the room. They look like some kind of
Pedestal?
torch. Yeah, like pedestal or for a torch, but they have a gem at the top, which is very strange versus like where the torch would be. There is a seemingly giant metallic throne which rests above the floor on a steep dais. It is carved from black obsidian encrusted with precious stones. If you get closer, you can roll a science, geology, or appraise roll. Also, when you roll the spot hiddens coming in, let's see who got the highest success. Millie Adams, you will find this on the ground in the doorway as if somebody dropped it, fleeing or entering the room. It is a metallic torch holder, but it bears a very strange sign.
Is it still my turn? Well, I guess it's not because I used that spot hidden, so I can't examine that further. Maybe next turn.
This is the sign on the torch.
This is the way.
Just gonna link it in chat because I'll have to click over to it.
Oh.
Kahuga. You can also roll a Call of Cthulhu roll on the torch if you want to attune to it right now. And anybody can do that to attune to it.
Only got
She
10.
didn't make it.
Oh, shit.
Okay. It is a strange torch you hold. Right, even stranger because it is metallic in nature.
Dottie is such a high thing.
Oh, I remember.
Okay. So you pick up that weird torch, you enter the room, and all around the room in these carved reliefs are like pictorial diagrams.
Got my shotgun out.
Okay. We can take this out of turn order if you guys want. You're allowed to just freely move around the room for now.
Before I go in the room, Dottie's gonna go over to one of the dead snake bodies and collect some of the venom very carefully in her science kit.
Okay.
And if I can try and make an antidote right there, that'd be nice, but I can also wait till later.
You can collect some of the venom. You're going to have to roll some kind of roll for that, like science or biology or something.
Yeah.
You can't make the anti-venom on the spot.
Okay. I rolled
Okay.
a biology.
Yeah, using your solar penknife, you push it up under the snake's mouth and extract a bunch of the venom. Very good call. At this point, Dottie's beginning to sweat a little bit, and she will notice her hand is starting to swell a little. Alright, so yeah, you guys can check out the room if you want to check out the throne. There's also all these, they're called bas reliefs, but they're just like glyphs and different things on the wall.
Millie
You can
will
roll-
comment to Dottie that she looks kind of rough and maybe she should head back outside and like work on fixing herself up before she continues further. We don't know how long we'll be in here.
That's true. Dan, because I have a science kit, like, on my character sheet, can I go outside and, like, try and do that?
I think it'll be really hard to craft anti-venom on the spot.
There's
Yeah.
probably a town nearby though. You can like use resources there maybe.
Yeah.
20 miles away of our
Uh,
channels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll just stay
That's
inside.
But
We're
for
just
sure,
gonna risk it.
Cobra,
You could. I mean, don't you like 1930s probably still sucked out the poison?
I bled it and I tourniqueted it, and I guess I could try and suck it out, but then it'd be in my
Isn't that-
mouth.
I've heard that that's a bad
Just,
idea.
you know,
That's
why
not a
don't
thing
do
that
it.
you should do.
But in 1930s, that would have been.
Could drink the poison.
Yeah, they would have told you to suck the venom out.
Does anyone have any vodka?
I'm sure someone.
Dr. Zahn said
Staring at you.
amputate.
How about
Someone
alcohol?
has
Just,
it.
how about
Now we're going for
alcohol in your
amputation.
chemistry kit?
I really don't want to lose
Serving
my arm.
alcohol.
Yeah. I think that
Definitely.
Did you pee on it, or is that silly jellyfish?
That's actually, I don't think even works.
A rough spot, chat. I don't know what she's
what
gonna
if
do.
I prayed to one of the gods in the temple?
Yeah.
Nice.
Going
Right?
for that Hail Mary pass.
Yeah. Dan, actually, that's what I want to do. I want to make an offering to the temple that we're
Please
in.
don't let me die.
And she believes that it'll work because of the cat temple.
That's
And
true.
yeah.
This ain't no cat temple.
cat temple. And so I would like to put my silver penknife given to me by my brother in med school into the center of the room and pray to the god of the temple. That's what I would do.
okay, you're gonna pray to the god of the temple.
Yep.
Well, you'll get a vision, and
Okay.
it tells you to sit on the throne if you want to be spared.
Oh my god.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Do it.
Oh, Daddy's gonna get possessed.
Do it. Do
Or
it.
go out
Do
there.
it.
Right there.
Fucking right in the pussy.
Does Dottie need her right hand?
Yes, Daddy needs her hand.
It's a question you might want to think about.
It's a very serious question.
I'd rather Daddy die than only have one hand. No, I'm kidding. Okay. I think
Yeah.
Daddy
Look at
walks up.
trading.
Oh, I can't even get all the way there. So, but
Yeah, and Peak will tell you, these snakes are very venomous. Most people really only have 2 to 6 hours after a bite before they have to get the anti-venom. If cobras have a neurotoxin, you will slowly get paralyzed, and either your heart will stop or you'll stop breathing.
yeah,
Right
team,
after
I'm
30
gonna sit in
minutes,
the
you're in a
chair.
bad state.
Yeah,
You can-
I'm gonna sit in the throne. Everyone mentally prepare themselves.
I'm so ready.
I'm getting my shotgun ready.
I just don't think it's your time yet.
Okay. But as I walk there, I'm gonna give all of my weapons away to someone to hold on to. Yeah.
All of them?
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. All of them. I'll come back for them if I need to. But if someone could hold my hockey sticks, my ripper claws, and my lightning gun, it would be much appreciated.
I called it
Get those
lightning
ripper
gun.
claws off.
Yeah.
I'll take the hockey stick.
Okay.
Get the
Are
ripper
you guys
claws.
gonna get them back?
Yeah, you have to give them back. But for right now, this is life or death. And I don't want to kill anyone else
I mean, if
besides
you
myself.
die, you're willing it to us, right?
Dottie,
If I die, you can keep them.
Yeah. All right.
We don't want our friend to die. Remember that in your mind.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm not
Dottie,
excited.
you sit on the throne, and you hear whispers, and they say, "Light the pillars."
Light the pillars. I don't know how.
Well, you communicate it. If you said that out loud, then we hear it.
Okay.
There's that.
Oh God, this is dangerous. Light the
Yeah,
pillars.
it is. Why'd you gotta pet the snake? Why'd you gotta pet every animal?
It's all
I
wrong.
appreciate your dedication to the tip, though.
Impulse control should be a skill.
I don't have that in real life either, though.
Neither do I.
Okay.
I want to go up and look at one of these pillars. I think there's a gem. Like You said it's about 5 foot tall, so I can see.
There, it is about 5 foot tall, and at the top there is a strange, otherworldly blue gem.
Put the torch to it.
All I have is a flashlight.
I just want to start observing the walls.
Is the next gem the same, or are this one up here the same?
Yes.
In any way?
There are 6 almost identical pillars. Each of them is about 5 feet or 1.5 meters off the ground.
Barry, do you still have your torch?
Symbols on it. You said there's
Jesse,
There's no
What's that?
symbols on the pillars.
archaeology. To see if
What'd
she
you say?
understands.
Barry, do you still have your torch burning?
I do. Yeah.
And ignite one of the gems.
The gems ignite.
You want me to
Let's
ignite
see.
it? Or just toss
Put your
it at it?
flame to it.
No,
You'll-
no. It's like you're lighting a candle.
Oh,
Just toss it.
I thought you said the gem, like at the top of the pillar.
Yeah, they're only 5
I
feet tall.
think
You can just
so it's not like
hold your torch
real
up.
high up.
Okay, so you'll go up to one of the pillars, hold your torch up, and light the gem. And the gem lights on fire. It burns almost like a torch, but the flame is blue and cold with unceasing fire.
Can I speak back to the voice that talked to me?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay, I would like to, oh God of the pyramid, if we light these torches, how will this assist you?
He says, "Light the torches, and I will save you."
Will
And
you save
this-
all of my friends?
This comes through in
Needs
whispers.
saving.
It feels like the shadows themselves are speaking to you. It says,
Hmm.
"Light the torches, and I will save
Somebody
you."
should also observe what's going on the walls. Because you said there were drawings on the walls, right?
Yeah, the
Picture
drawings on the
drawings.
wall. Correct. They're a
Millie and
mix
Jesse
of
have been trying to figure out the symbols on the walls, but they did not do great. And then they tried to appraise the gems, but that didn't work out either.
So Mary's just, I guess, lighting
Is there
gems
any
up.
sign that anyone else has been in this room?
this room. Seems like it's been sealed for years. Although the torch that was dropped at the entrance seems new, like old, with like a few years old, but not like ancient Egypt old.
Well, we know the Carlisles were here for a couple years back.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. They were probably the last people here.
Alright, so they've been in here. They've probably enacted the ritual.
They're still alive. That's a good sign.
Well, it's before they went to Egypt.
We think they're alive anyway.
Yeah.
They did something in here that they disappeared. And this is probably where it happened. They disappeared for like 24 hours or something like that time. After doing something inside this pyramid.
Jesse wants to
suggest
search
probably
the wall.
we've taken the
Oh,
first step
that's
to making
sweet.
that happen, I guess.
Yes.
Maybe the second.
Wait. Oh, I know. I whisper back to the whispers, show me a sign of your good faith. And then I like hold up my bloody arm.
Dealing with the devil.
You gotta do something. Not gonna just lay down and die.
I
There
appreciate
is
support you.
no response.
Take your hand.
No response. Okay. Well, we have time before we have to light all the pillars, so I say we keep exploring the room.
Roll intelligence as well, Dottie.
Okay.
Okay. You know, if you left now on the camel, you could make it back to town within, 2 or 3 hours. It would be close, but you could make it.
Hmm.
Don't do it.
I'm willing to take that chance.
I think you should go back, but it's up to you.
All right, we can vote. Dottie is one. I live for the majority. So, raise
You want
your
to
hand.
anger the god?
Raise your hand if we should light the pillars, or don't raise your hand if I should go back to town.
This is me raising my hand.
How do we indicate hand raises or not?
Oh, maybe just put exclamation point in the Roll20 chat if you want me to light the pillars.
Isn't it Mary that's lighting the pillars?
Well, like if you
want me to
we want
continue
to
the
light the
process.
pillars. Yeah.
I don't know. Dottie could go crazy and take my torch.
Exclamation points don't work. You have to
That's
be
a
like
key character.
dot exclamation point.
Okay.
Franz will take your torch.
I figured.
Franz is going to light the rest of the pillars. Everybody's voting.
Do it.
Not doing it.
Discussion. Franz lights all the
That's
pillars.
fair.
Shit.
I'm not going to be upset either way. I'll let you do what you want, what you think is best.
Okay.
Ah,
So Franz is walking around, lighting the torches. Does he light the final torch?
yes.
Okay. You see Dottie begin to seize upon the altar. The torches flare and light up very bright blue. Dottie stops seizing, looks up. She's bleeding from the eyes and the mouth, and she stands up. She seems much taller than before.
Nice.
Whoa.
And what does she say?
You're bleeding from the eyes and mouth.
I'm tall.
And you're happy that you're taller.
She's like, but I'm tall.
The entrance to the room behind you condenses into solid rock. Everybody is sealed within the room. Let's see.
Less good. Go. Okay.
Okay. She stands up. She raises her hands tall and wide, and in a haughty and magnificent, full voice, exuding, kind of fills the whole room. She speaks with malice, and let's see. Oh, the air starts to boil and bend around her. Foul, unearthly music begins to play, and the smell of death is everywhere in the room. She raises her hands and she says, "It is I, the fallen chaos. It is I, the Black Pharaoh."
Oh shit.
Is
She
there arm
greets-
heal?
In turn, each of you, she says, "Mary Love, Roger Daniels, Jesse Williams, Peak Babagal, Franz, and the person I possess, Dottie. I will grant each of you whatever your heart desires. But you must bow before me and
Done.
swear your fealty to me."
That's it?
Did she even did the Pharaoh even heal her arm? 'Cause I don't know if I trust it.
Yeah.
That's a good
Saying
question.
a wish.
Yeah.
Her
Said he would heal
arms are
the
just,
arm.
covered in blood. The snake bite she had seemed like, tremendous wounds now, and there's just like blood dripping down her arms.
Ah, fuck.
Wait, did you say?
She says, "Give up your foolish quest. Serve me. Serve the dark god, and I will reward you in any manner you wish."
So I rolled Constitution as Dottie because I imagine Dottie is inside trying to fight off this being,
Yeah.
like mentally.
But can
You can try, but you're basically possessed by a god right now.
Jesse is going to taunt the god and say, "I don't think you're that powerful. How can you grant our wishes if you can't even heal her arm? You couldn't even keep that. You couldn't even do that."
Have a debate with a god.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think you're strong enough. You can't even fulfill that wish.
I like you cut. Oh my god.
He holds out his hand and he says, "Silence!" And a dark black wind sweeps throughout the room, filled with smoke. And behind him forms two giant haunting horrors out of the smoke. These guys.
I'm gonna say,
Are we
oh,
in
now
rounds?
you're distracting. Now
We're
he's
not in
distracting.
rounds right now.
Now he's
You can do
distracting.
whatever you want. Like, if you want to shoot at him, go for it.
Can Mary
Franz
use
wants to
the-
try and
ahead.
put the candles out. Gems out.
I think it's a little late.
Jesse will
Yeah.
holding his
Can
attention.
Mary try to use telepathy to hear if Dottie's still in the head of this guy? Like if
Really
there's
quick,
any semblance of her left?
you can. I'm just gonna resolve Franz's thing first. What are you doing to the gem?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
We're gonna try and cover it.
With what?
My jacket.
Okay. Your jacket will just light on fire and burn away.
I have an idea,
Mm.
but
Mary, roll a sanity roll.
And Jesse's gonna still be holding his attention while this is happening, hopefully.
Okay. You cannot connect to her mind, but you feel a very powerful force try to take over yours when you do,
oh
Mm.
no.
which you resist.
Right.
Can I just try to jostle the gem, like pick up a piece of stone or?
Kick it.
You can throw something at it if you want. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna find a bigger piece of rock, something that has some heft. Try to fling it at it, try to just displace the gem. I don't know what that would be
And
in combat.
Jesse is more decisive. I'll let them do things.
Combat. Is that throw?
There is a throw.
There is a throw. You can throw something.
I'll try to throw something at it. But no. What else to do? Look at that.
Alright. Yeah, you hit it directly, but the rock just bounces off and does seemingly nothing to it. Again, Dottie will speak in this low, horrific voice, and she says, "Stop your mortal squirming and submit." She says, I will grant your greatest desires, but again, you must stop these futile efforts against me and my people."
Jesse's gonna speak up again. She got something to say to that. She's gonna say, show us an act of, show us that you can heal. How do we know this is not just overcompensating because you have no real power? You can't even heal. You can't even heal your own
Oh
vessel.
my god, are you trying to piss him off more?
I am. Oh, what's he gonna do? Not heal her?
It's
He's
only Dottie.
I mean, he did shoot some sort of energy blast earlier.
Yeah, but he's not healing her. He's not taking care of her body. So
Yeah, clearly he's an evil demon lord.
well, I mean, either
He says,
he's gotta do something.
he says, I will give you one last opportunity to fulfill your greatest desires. And he waves his hand, and this wall disappears and turns into a giant portal. And you see like lush green forests on the other side. And he says, "Step through and serve me."
I have a question.
He's a liar.
What's your question?
I don't trust any of it.
Couldn't we just like Aladdin him? Use the wish to remove him, just trick him.
Oh, see, I don't think
One
it'll
of us
work
just has to. Yeah, you're probably right.
because
He's probably
she.
lying about the wish too.
Well, yeah, because it's like if he was like somehow held to his promises, then he would have fulfilled the deal of like.
He said he would do that if you bowed servitude to him.
It's only
Not
one
gonna
person
do
do
it
it.
before you bow servitude.
Then you can just leave the group.
But she said she would sit on the throne if her arm got healed. You didn't do. He said sit on the throne. And heal your
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very true.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying.
He said he,
Like the
yeah,
He
he'll.
waves his arm once again in front of Dottie, and she stops bleeding. Her arms are totally healed. She
Okay.
looks fine, except for the fact that she's much taller now, has a very evil aura, and her eyes are totally black.
Oh shit.
Now I don't totally distrust his word. Yeah, because there's like no reason to expect
That's
him
weird.
to do
Map
what he
reloaded.
said. Or didn't do it before, you know.
Franz is going to try and knock over one of these pillars.
It doesn't work, I'll just tell you that. And at that, you see Dottie's body get thrust forward onto the ground,
Oh shit.
and then standing behind her, now in his full form, is the Black Pharaoh.
Hmm.
I can't see it.
Ooh, man from God.
It's just a question mark.
Oh,
It
it's
gets
just a
pretty
question mark.
shrill when he's scared.
Oh, mine came
I
through.
see it. Yeah, I see it.
Roll 20 hates me tonight.
Your internet's probably struggling.
Don't know why, damn it.
He
I swear
throws
to
her
the
body.
computer.
Throws her body forward. Everybody else make a sanity roll when you see the Black Pharaoh stand before you. And if you fail this roll, you lose 8 sanity.
I feel like Jessie's
boy.
so good that she's gotta have sanity for someone else too. She inspires others with her sanity. Her act of defiance.
He's
A
comforting.
1. Chris got a 1. She inspires everyone more sane.
So he's tall, he's handsome, magnificent, with an aura of
How we doing, Sean? We
glittering
hanging in there?
malice.
Just let me know if
Um,
you need anything. I'm here for you.
Like I said, the air boils around him and bends to his left and right, as well as the 2 hunting horrors at his side. At this point, his demeanor and his expression change to one of immense irritation, and his tone grows even darker and crueler and mocking. He says, "You are foolish. You have denied a god, and now you will suffer." He says, "You will continue in vain, and each of your party will die horrible deaths across the continents as you follow my plans." He says he's too powerful for any of you to take on directly. And, but, you know, the presence of you pesky mortals discomforts him.
Maybe on our own, but with the power of friendship.
Question.
I'd like to interject a possibility. We
Read
can
later.
totally just grab Dottie and book it and deal with her affliction.
Isn't Dottie non-existent
Nowhere to
anymore?
run.
She's what?
I feel like Dottie's not really existent right now, right?
No,
It's
my
just
body-
Dottie.
Her body's on the ground. We could try to grab it and run.
There's nowhere to run.
Can
Yeah.
we?
The way we came in is sealed.
Yes.
Can I?
Oh,
Yeah,
I missed that somehow.
Everything's sealed. Dottie's unconscious in front of him.
Hmm.
And he's going to continue to speak. He says, "The old ones shall come hence. All shall tremble before their might." He says, "Like a pharaoh with many heads, or a hydra with many heads, you will never be able to cut them all off." He says, "You have no hope of stopping what is to come. The creature will live and grow." He invites you to return to your meek lives in your homes and enjoy what remaining time you have before the inevitable. And with that,
Tell us more about this inevitable death. Explain further.
Question.
go ahead.
The Brotherhood robes that we got from the place where they were going to kill the 2 children or sacrifice the 2 children, those were Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh robes, right?
Yeah.
So can Mary try to telepathically communicate a plan to the other members where we try to fake him out? Because I think I have one of those robes, and I think Franz or Dr.
Get a battle
Zahn has
royale in the
one.
chat, please.
Dr.
So
Zahn
couldn't
has
we
one.
use those to our advantage, and then we also use the staffs from there to try and fight him?
Yo, what's up, G? How you
You
doing,
like
my
a-
guy?
a
What's goody?
surprise
What are you
might
doing
be
tonight?
lost at this point.
Yeah, roll an intelligence roll. He knows who you are at this point. He's called you guys out pretty much by name.
Thank you, G. But I think you gotta be a mod.
So it'd be hard to
I
trick
got
him.
lots of
You
mods.
could
I don't need any right
pretend
now.
if you want to give in to his wishes.
Thank you, though.
What's that even?
What are you doing tonight?
But you also have like this overwhelming fear of being face
See
to
who
face
wins
with the
this. Oh,
god.
damn, there's a lot of people in here.
And you, even though you failed the
All good,
intelligence
dude.
roll, I'll just give it to you. You know a
It's the
direct
thought that
attack would
counts.
probably not be
Okay,
the
let's do it.
wisest thing here.
Or no?
Is he letting us go? Because it sounds like he was predicting our deaths in the future and not our deaths right now. So is he intended?
He says, look at the foolish ones who have come before you. And he waves his hand, and in front of him,
I think I win.
you see a vision start to appear,
That's the
a
keeper.
mirage.
Zero lights.
And it's the Carlisle Expedition's camp in Africa. And then around the camp, you see a bunch of the Kenyan bearers that were working with them coming and going, as well as the principal members of the expedition can be seen all around the camp. And then scores and tons of these winged hunting horror snake-like things descend from the sky, and out of the earth lurches ghouls and twisting forted columns of plasticity, and formless spawns appear, as well as other frightful creatures. And then the carnage is unspeakable, as almost everybody in the area gets murdered by these crazy creatures. Everybody roll a sanity roll at that one.
Can we tell that it's real or not real, or?
It's a mirage in front of you. It's not very real.
Okay.
Those are starting.
You'll lose 2 sanity if you failed that, unless you have sanity resistance. Then you'll lose 1.
Ignore my last roll.
Dotty's still passed out, right?
Almost all the members... Yeah, Dottie's passed out, so she doesn't have to roll that. All of the members of the expedition are being seen ripped to shreds in a horrible carnage. Then the god laughs, a pitiless, harsh laugh that echoes all around the sealed chamber. Says, even the brave know their lot. All doors are closed to you. All your dreams are doomed. All your struggles are futile. And
I'd like to ask him.
Go ahead.
I'm going to kneel down and say, grant me a wish and I will give you servitude.
Says, describe your greatest desire, Franz.
Open the door.
The door behind you?
Yes.
He says, I give you another way out, and he points to the portal on the wall. Says, step through my door.
Where will that take me?
He says, into my protection.
I'm doing well, Doji. Thank you for asking.
I wish to stay.
Just chilling on the Tuesday night, roleplay night.
He says, then you are doomed.
What'd you eat for dinner?
With that, he slowly fades away, and so do the hunting horrors behind him. Dottie, you will wake up. You will take 13 points of sanity damage. Ow.
Okay,
Rough.
well at least it wasn't hit
Not
points because
dead.
I didn't have 13 to spare of hit points.
Do you suffer any breaks or anything yet? Temporary insanity?
I was at full sanity with 71. So now minus 13, I'm at 58 of 71.
Okay, and what is your thing say?
Yeah, I mean by default.
My temporary insanity says 14. So I'm not temporarily insane. I would do 1 more.
Not quite there.
Dottie is real logical.
Damn.
Wow.
She would have
Damn
said that.
She sat up after she sat and was like,
Hard to believe you would play
I
with
mean,
a
she
snake.
knew what she was doing. She
Believe you would
prayed
play
to
with
the god.
she's like, yes, high five myself.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Surprised you escaped that without any kind of break.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
like to roll something though to see if I remember anything from when the god was inside my mind. Like, did I learn anything while he was in there?
Sure. Roll a Cthulhu Mythos.
Big money, big money. Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so on one of the walls, you will notice one of the reliefs is this. And for some reason, you have this really strange connection. And this is like carved into the stone. It's kind of new-ish. The portal disappears, and this is where the portal was. And those 3 dots are rubies in the wall. and for some reason you have some strange idea that this has to do with the Hydra that he was talking about, the many-headed Hydra.
Okay.
That's definitely Australia and South Africa, or like Africa and Japan.
Yeah. I thought
Are we
too.
going to Japan? The
Yeah, they were
Weebanese
at
screaming
Carlisle.
right now. Sorry.
The Carlisle expedition was seen in China? Or
Shanghai, yes.
Shanghai.
Really?
Nairobi. Kenya.
I
Yep.
believe we're all alive still, more or less.
I know, right? We
That was
Could have
terrifying.
gone the other way.
Thank God you didn't commit fealty to that.
So the
or
door opens behind us then? And the lights go
agree
out?
to fealty.
Yeah, the door opens up, the lights go out. Dottie, you're actually going to take another 2 points of sanity damage.
Oh,
But-
you bully.
But you get something very cool for it.
Okay.
There's a trade.
Hmm. Do I get a say in this trade?
Yeah, I guess you could choose not to have this thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I think you'll want it.
Is she gonna know before she chooses?
Sure. On your arm, when you wake up, where the snake bite was, you'll find this wrapped around your arm.
Whoa.
That's sick.
Definitely keep that. Dude.
I'd wear it.
Maybe trying
Yeah,
to fetch the snake was a good decision after all.
Gross. I have like no animal handling, but I'm trying to build it up because
One bite at a time.
Snake was definitely
What
the
is
way to do that.
That's funny.
Like, I didn't get the cat powers, so I'm definitely petting the nearest dangerous.
do you have the cat powers? Okay, so Dan,
If you
am
wanna-
I allowed to? But I roll CTHULHU Mythos to see if I can figure out what it is before I trade you my sanity.
I'll automatically, you'll know what it is because he gave it to you.
Okay.
You're like Harry Potter right now. Anybody realize that? Can she
He
sense
just
now when the
released
Dark
Voldemort.
Lord is coming?
I am a Slytherin.
You ha-
Do you want to accept it?
I want to know what it is.
Okay, so you'll lose 2 sanity. You'll gain 2 Cthulhu Mythos. I added a description.
Nice.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That's made out of some expensive stuff.
Okay, I love it. And it's not a real cobra, so if it fights, it doesn't get hurt, right?
No, it generates real cobras. The
Oh.
cobras just like come out of your arms. You can spit them out.
Okay, so I'm losing 2 sanity. So now I do have a temporary insanity.
All right, you get a mania.
Worth
Yeah.
it.
You can level up your Cobras. This is so cool.
Let's see.
Wait, what's this? I don't see any information about this. It doesn't
Really?
Pop up for me.
Oh.
I have
Yeah,
like 2
maybe-
paragraphs here.
Oh, now I see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Manias.
That's for sure. I don't know.
Um,
Is up on the spot, Dan, or did you have this ready?
the circlet.
Yeah, because it seems like such a random happenstance. Seems like.
There's many ways this could have played out, but I
Okay.
had some of this stuff ready.
It fits
You're the
so
bomb,
well.
man. Yeah, you're the bomb.
Would
Best
you
done.
like a mania or a phobia?
I don't know what a mania means.
A mania is like a compulsive thing. A
Uh-huh.
phobia is like a fear.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to be afraid of snakes. So I'll.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Like
Right?
being free to jazz in New York, you know?
Right,
Never
exactly.
increase your animal handling stat.
No. So,
Blood.
but can, like, if I work with Dr. Zahn in the future, can he help cure manias or just,
Of course.
phobias.
He can work on curing manias, but you had a pretty crazy mania. You have.
I'm imagining Dr. Zong's voice floating in from the outside of the pyramid. Of
I'm
course,
here to help.
I sense someone doubting my abilities at hypnotize.
All right.
You gained this mania.
No. The hell?
I'm going to let you look it up. and
Okay.
You're gonna have to work it into your role playing.
Where's it
The reason
showing
I'm
up
not
at?
saying it out loud or describing it is because
And Ash
You know,
had
I'm
this
not-
mania.
I'm not sure if you want people to know about this.
Oh, I shouldn't have looked it up.
Yeah, I was like,
I'll
no,
pretend
that's
I
what I'm
haven't looked
doing.
it up. I already did too. I just highlighted it, did the search thing. It's pretty. I will pretend I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone what it is that this sudden urge that I'm starting to feel is.
But you know what that is, and that makes sense to you, and
Yeah,
you
I
can try and
just
work that
Googled it.
into.
It
Cool.
actually fits really well into
Yeah.
my
That's
other
awesome.
background story. So that's perfect.
Full circle story. Pulling in again.
This is just overall part of my quest to save the werewolves.
Yeah. Are you a werewolf, or you're just trying to save the
No.
werewolf?
I was just trying to save them. Thank God I'm not a werewolf. That could cause a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millie's
Would
a
have derailed the mission.
Oh, hey, that scroll we got earlier. Can we try to translate that?
If you know Arabic,
Um,
yeah.
I
You
did.
can read it.
literally fluent in it.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I will give you the brief synopsis of the scroll. The Tome of the Light of Ra.
Yeah.
So the big thing that it contains, if you're reading this peak, you'll take 2 sanity loss and gain 2 Cthulhu Mythos.
Oops, I'm sorry, man.
It contains a spell called Flash of Ra, which will take a week of study to learn. But just some background history, and I'll put this in the top of the scroll and read it out loud. This is some cool Egyptian lore.
I thought like it might be. I almost forgot about it with everything that happened. Been a
I'll
wild
just read
ride.
this to you guys real quick. So, Ra was believed to rule in all parts of the created world, the sky, the earth, and the underworld. He was the god of the sun, order, kings, and the sky. Ra was portrayed as a falcon and shared characteristics with the sky god Horus. While the aging Ra was fine-tuning his creations, humanity rebelled against him. The god decided on extermination, asking his tear-giving eye again for help. To fulfill her task, the eye transformed herself into a fierce lioness and began slaughtering humanity, delighted in her feeding. When Ra saw the carnage, he felt sorry for the beloved children, who, like his tears, came out of his eye. He stopped the massacre but refused to live among humans. This led to his journey to the other world, where Ra created the 12 hours of day by sailing from the sky, from the eastern horizons to the west, illuminating the world and allowing all creation to flourish under his rays. Reaching the western horizon, Ra then left the earth in darkness for 12 hours at night, where he sailed the underworld, illuminating the dead, destroying the enemies of creation, and regenerating himself in a union with Osiris, the god of resurrection. Osiris was also one of the first pharaohs who was murdered, for power, and then Ra made him a god because he felt bad for him. When Ra appeared at the dawn in the eastern horizon, he took the form of a falcon, known as Horatha, or Horus, of the horizon. The falcon who flies high in the sky, Horus, one who is up high. But Ra had other forms. He could also be represented by a scarab called Kelper, the one who comes into being. An analogy based not on a pun between the name of the scarab and the verb to happen, but also because the scarab, who arises from the desert sands at the first rays of the sun, pushing a ball of dung carrying his eggs, was believed to be self-created. By midday, the sun god was again Ra, represented by the sun disk. At sunset, he became Atum, an old man who had completed his life cycle and was ready to disappear to be regenerated by a new day. And if you study it for a full week, you can learn a spell, the Flash of Ra.
Do I have to like agree to that?
Yeah, you have to spend a week study time. Let me know.
No, I mean like formally, like in the game.
Yeah. Like
Do you
if
choose to
there's-
read it or you choose not to read it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I read,
you've already read it.
I've read it. Yes.
You
It
just
takes a
skimmed
week.
through
How
it.
could you have read it in a week?
No.
No, he
I'm
skimmed through it and
asking-
learned that stuff, but not the spell. You'd have to spend a week studying the spell.
Yeah, I understand that.
Is
The
it
spell is just called the
safe-
Flash of Rock.
Is it safe to assume that we've all become cursed?
Please
No,
stop.
I don't think you're cursed.
How would you define a curse?
I thought the Black Pharaoh had just the curse
Possessed.
upon us
Predicted
for
our
not
deaths.
for
Yeah, he
joining
predicted-
his forces.
Yeah, he predicted your death and he wished horrible things on you, but there's no like formal curse.
Okay.
You don't have like magic
That's a relief.
on you or anything. He's just threatening you.
Silver lining, guys. Silver lining.
And you notice it was strange too. Like if you really think about it, he had the hunting horrors there by his side. He never really directly interacted with anybody. He had to possess Dottie.
True.
So you don't know how much he really could have hurt you right there.
Also,
Like why didn't he just kill you all? You know?
Yeah, why didn't he?
I also thought it was really weird, and I know that maybe I shouldn't say anything because I thought he was asleep, that he showed us something bad happening to the Carlisle expedition. He like didn't make it seem like they were his friends.
It seemed like our fate was going to be what their fate was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do we even know that was real? So maybe that's what I'm wondering. Like, maybe it was all lies and smokes and mirrors.
And,
Yeah.
Franz pull one of those blue gems down.
You can't get the gems off of the pillars. They seem to be affixed somehow.
When that pulse went through the room, the dark pulse thing that you were talking about, was
Yeah.
it like, was there any sensations that we felt?
Just like cold and despair.
Nothing like lasting, though.
No curses, no physical effects like that.
Well, I think we might be.
And
okay,
if you guys remember about Naharla Hotep or whatever his name is, he is the god of lies and deceit and trickery. So you don't know how much of what he said was true.
Yeah.
He's constantly trying to get you to do these bargains. And Dottie, you'll remember specifically, he's very fond of you. He kept appearing to you as the Red Man, and this isn't the first time he's tried to make a deal with you.
What?
Ooh,
That's really fucking creepy.
He had a cool car last time. This time he just possessed me. That doesn't seem like an upgrade.
Hey, in the
Well,
hotel, what room are you staying in? Because I'm gonna move to the other end.
He did save your life.
yeah. I mean, he took some ribbing and some mocking to get there.
I did. Yeah. Even before Dan said that, I was going to leave like a little trinket behind, even though everyone else would think I was crazy. But the snake thing's really cool. So.
And if you don't carry it on you, you will find the Highwayman statue on your person again.
What?
Remember a long time ago you had found that statue of a highwayman?
Oh.
This.
What is a highwayman?
Like a robber. It's a robber with a goat head.
There's
And, like,
literally
this
a
weird
band
statue.
called Nefrin Ka, guys. They're like a metal band. What is that? Weird.
This is a statue that Dottie found a long time ago.
6 inches carved in dark.
And it's in your bag now.
Okay.
Who's
Yeah.
band?
Ireland Hotep's girl.
And Dottie's bag?
His favorite.
Yeah. It's like a small statue
Very strange. Very strange.
of a man with a goat head.
Franz is ready to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do that. Should we do any last searches?
The walls are covered in hieroglyphics and paintings that seem interesting.
All right, let's try. I'll try reading some of those first.
Yeah, you can try too.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm trying to do hieroglyphics for so long.
You can do Egyptian hieroglyphics, Cthulhu mythos.
Oh, wow, Millie got it.
Feel like a library roll.
Man,
By the way, Jessie realized she did have some alcohol on her in her pizza. She forgot about it.
Ah.
Just a little flask. It's my.
You can also try appraise, archaeology.
Did you see?
Does Mary
Pardon?
get any help from the headdress that she's wearing?
Yeah, that'll give you a plus 30.
Two of us got Cthulhu mythos at least.
Okay.
That'll do it. 30 will do it.
Archaeology's not gonna like.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the things you learn reading this is there is a wall to the left of the throne that appears like it has a large star chart with a smaller depiction of specific planetary positions in a solar system. Formidable-looking astrological symbols ring the latter relief. All of the points in the star chart are within our galaxy. You can roll a science astronomy to identify some. The rest of the 100 points have mythos or astronomical significance. And because of your Cthulhu mythos roll, you will know the planetary positions of the chart can be understood. The study and calculations indicate that the next matching well, I guess you need astronomy or occult for that one. So you guys could roll those if you want, astronomy or occult. Let's see.
got a success.
Natural world.
An occult. Okay, so you'll notice with the star chart, the planetary configurations should align somewhere around January 14th, 1926. It's about a year in the future, just like 9 months. And if you want to look that date up in the future, it also has some significance to general astrologers and other people. You would have to get back to this.
Line, right?
The planets will match the configuration on the star chart on January 14th, 1926. And in a way, they will align. I'll give it to you now just because I don't want to look this information up again another time. But when you go back to the city, you're going to have to get an almanac and like look it up. But basically, on that date, there will also be a solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse across the Indian Ocean.
Probably doesn't mean anything, I'm sure. Probably no significance.
On the right of the throne is a distorted map carved into the wall. This is the one that I popped up on the screen. Shows Eurasia, Africa, Australia, and the Western Pacific. Mountains and rivers and continental outlines are easily recognized, but no cities or nations are shown. 3 uncut rubies form an elongated triangle, each respectively marking a point in the East China Sea, Central Kenya, and Western Australia. The decorative map looks old, but you can tell it's a relatively recent addition to the chamber, although who created it and when it is from is up to conjecture. But it is not as old as the rest of the chamber. Unfortunately, the precise locations can't really be determined. An inlaid ebony band marks an arc across the Indian Ocean. You can do an astronomy roll if anybody has that to identify what that arc represents.
I believe I do. Let me find it. Sciences? Yeah, I have a 30.
Sciences?
It's okay.
And astronomy?
Yeah, it's a 30.
Okay, yeah, roll that.
Never mind.
Okay, you could push that one.
Alright. Alright, well, do I take a 7B hit?
Sure.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry.
Okay, you passed. So, you don't know what the significance is, but you imagine there is some significance about this line across that Indian Ocean. Let's see.
Whoa.
Okay. There's also arcane symbols around the border of the map. Your Cthulhu Mythos roll, you'll be able to infer the meaning, which is what also Narlahotep said to you, which is the old ones shall come hence, all shall tremble before their awful might. There is another bas relief that you will see. I will give you that one.
Hey! Look at that. I got a Cthulhu Mythos success with only 12. Look at that.
Cheers.
That
That's
one-
neat.
Cthulhu Mythos doesn't get a dot next to it, but you'll also see this carving, and the Cthulhu Mythos will tell you that that person on the center is the Black Pharaoh,
Handsome
with many
fella.
people worshiping him. And if you do hieroglyphics, there's a little bit more there.
Yeah. It's like I didn't grow up in this area.
Let's see.
Good luck that in
Couldn't
for
try many
12.
snakes. You guys must have really like taken a second guess to me. You're probably like, this guy's a fucking poser. I swear I'm not. At least you saw me shoot an energy beam into the sky. You don't know what I'm capable of. At least I got that.
Our local guide doesn't even know how to read. I don't know what to do.
I basically take you to the room, just hang out in the back. I don't think I even spoke to him. Well, that's terrifying. They're just like cowering in the corner. No. If I can't see him, he can't see me, right?
That's how it works.
You're a Sith Lord now, though, I'm pretty sure. Just gonna, like, manifest dark powers. Become the host, the new host.
Okay, so yeah, you saw the map of the countries, and then there's the astrology wall that you saw. That's about it.
Well,
So,
it's time to get out of here.
can we find out what this, yeah, we could leave and look at more of this stuff. All this portable, right? Minus the mosaic thing.
Yeah, you guys can try and take a picture or something, but you
I don't
can't
have a
take these
camera.
out.
Jinx. Wait, I have a notepad and pencil. Am I good at drawing?
Oh, I have sketching.
Is that a skill?
Yeah, I think I really.
Sketch out.
That'd be under.
Oh man. Art/craft.
Yeah, you cannot draw any of these pictures. The lighting is too low, and it's just too hard to copy them. Do you guys?
Who has the
leave
best
the room?
memory? Never mind. Go ahead.
That's not a stat. We don't know. We have no memory. Were you gonna say something, Dan?
Yeah. Only when you guys leave, I have something.
All right, I'm good to leave whenever.
It's not because much else here.
When we
Yeah.
leave, Dottie would like to use her newfound wristlet to
repopulate the snakes that Franz murdered.
What? That's awesome. You're my hero.
She almost got killed. And she's like, for the next person who comes.
She's like, but the snakes didn't really do anything wrong. We
Hopefully
just came
they
in on
do
their
better
house,
with their
killed them all. They live
Snakes
there.
are acting in their nature, and
Yeah.
I disrespected them, so I am replenishing the snakes once everyone else leaves.
I'm taking her side.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with this. This is truths. Truths.
It also works to stop future explorers from their folly
Yeah.
and finding.
As you guys leave the secret room and crawl out, you will notice the wall and the stones reform just as they did when Narlahotep showed up. And the chamber seems to be magically locked now. Even if you try to trip the secret door again, the tomb no longer opens.
That's probably good, maybe?
This is blow this popsicle stand. That's what I'm saying.
So spoken like a true 1920s person. I was gonna use some more lingo from them, but I forget what they're.
Get out of here.
Skedaddle.
Hey, back to town.
All right,
Just-
you guys.
Camels.
Make like a snake and rattle.
Back to camp.
See ya, Nephrim Kai, you crazy
How
motherfucker.
long were we gone, Don? Was it an unusual amount of time? Or?
It'll be a normal amount of time will have passed.
Afternoon.
Yeah, it is now afternoon when you guys come out. We'll say like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and you guys went in the morning, around 8 or 9.
Guess we're heading back to the camels. Is there any reason to stick around this area, or are we just
How are you?
We haven't
feeling,
explored the red.
not sure where we're going next? I mean,
I think Dottie still needs to go see a doctor.
Her wounds are
I'm feeling
healed,
Oh.
and her
Where are
arm
we
is
on
no
this
longer
map?
swollen.
There is also
Really good.
there's the vision
Some of that,
of them in the camp in the desert, right? And then didn't we also talk to the other crazy guy in Egypt about some place in the desert that wasn't the pyramid?
That all happened around the bent pyramid that they were saying. But if
Go
you
back to
guys,
camp.
I think we've exhausted Egypt. I mean, I don't know what else we have to do in Egypt other than unless we want to go against the Black Pharaoh, the cult itself. We know that Al-Shakti is involved in that. We never really hunted him down. Or we just pack up and move. We know we got a clock we're working against now.
if you guys head,
It's-
do you guys head back to Cairo?
Yeah, I would like to go have a shower after all of that.
Okay, I'll take you back to Cairo. We'll advance it one day really quick. Go to the calendar.
I think we all need some R&R before we
It is
have
now-
like a sanity break.
It is now April 1st. You will be in Cairo. And I have a newspaper article for you, but I have to upload it really quick.
Uh-oh. Is it about us?
It's not about you.
Well, that's good.
While you upload that, Dottie would like to go into town and buy a bunch of Cobra, like, venom, to, like, just keep in her backpack for the future. And,
It's
like,
not-
not just Egyptian Cobra. Maybe she, like, tries to find, like, 3 different kinds.
Yeah, get this funded anyway, right?
You can buy
We also
snake
have
ink.
the
You want-
flowers. Yeah.
Put that on this month's invoice or whatever. However that system works. We also put booze on the invoice for mental health. Drink
Yeah.
the pain away.
Geek, aren't you a Muslim?
He is a Muslim, yeah.
No,
That was
I'm
before you met
I'm a
God.
kind of what you call a black sheep.
Or time Muslim?
I don't,
You're a devout Muslim.
Okay, yes, then booze is just a joke. I wasn't serious.
Smoke
It
weed.
was
Okay, yes, the smoke of the devil's lettuce, you know what I mean?
Hashish is very popular in Egypt.
yeah.
You guys ever just put a little bit in your hookah?
Alcohol's of the devil, but the hashish is just, that's just chill here in Egypt, I guess.
Give me one last second. I'm trying to find this newspaper clipping, and I have a copy of it, but the copy I have is sideways. I figure it'll just be easier to find it normal way than like turn the page on Linux.
Well, Dr. Zahn is interested in the Book of Ra that you guys found.
Yeah, he can start to study the spell if he wants. Just thumbing through the book, he'll lose 2 sanity and gain 2 Cthulhu Mythos. And if he does the full study, it'll be 4. He can start to study that spell, though.
Doctors on no Arabic.
Yeah, I'll do that while I'm at the hotel resting. You want
I
me
don't
to
think
start?
he does.
I don't
But you
know
could let him wear
Arabic.
the headdress.
What's the
That would be
date?
The date is April 1st, 1925.
Well. Good studying. Ra's spell? Does it have a name that I
Ra.
know of?
Book of
R.A.
Ra spell.
Ra of light. The light of Ra.
The Light of Ra spell.
I cannot find the handout in here, so I'm just going to use the sideways one I have. But I'll fix it really quick. This one? No. No. Pictures. I might just have to get this again.
I put in my spells as like an unknown, just like the name and question marks.
Okay.
I also put a note of when I started studying.
Sweet. Okay, I found the thing. Let me see if I know how to rotate this in GIMP.
You're on
Dr. Zani,
Linux.
do you hear me that you could wear the tiara or crown thing so you can read it?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Sharing is caring.
Das ist true.
Okay, so the two of you can begin to read that. You'll have, if you want to read it that night, I'll give you a full day on it. So you only have 6 more days. What's that called?
Perhaps you can read it to me.
Are you talking to Mary?
Talking to Peak since
Yeah,
he
he
was
would
reading
like
the
me
book.
to teach him the spell, right? So we could study it together. I could tell.
Ah.
My English is pretty good, right? It's not that great. It's 30. I don't know if I can do this successfully. I'm not a great teacher. We could try. I could read
Well,
it
you
to him.
could-
What happened? Could I just read it to him?
Yeah, you could also teach him your energy wave spell if you wanted.
I'll just take some hashish if you got any.
I will get some.
Okay, perfect. Got yourself a deal, sir.
This is bonding and friendship right here.
I understand that Franz was not well behaved on this.
Yeah,
Well-
I don't know. He wasn't like out of control, but
He killed,
I mean-
he killed some danger.
yeah. But the snakes are fine now. We brought them back to life.
He has a problem with.
Did you bring them back to life, or did we just make new ones? You just made new
We
ones,
made new
right?
ones.
Yeah.
You,
So
you can tell yourself you brought him back to life.
can I also tell myself we gave the old ones like little graves out back and behind the pyramid in the sand, you
but
know?
also, don't blame Franz for Dottie's stalker boyfriend, right? Like, it's okay.
Do you mean Neprum Ka?
Yeah. He obviously
We're
is
gonna
in love.
we're gonna fill in Dr. Zahn about all the things that happened.
So much did happen too.
I feel
All
like
All sinking in. I would like to test out some of my speeds soon with my. Hold on, I'm trying to remember what the hell it's called. Yeah,
Oh, you can do
my
another
foot skin.
Cthulhu Mythos. You can do another Cthulhu Mythos on those if you want. I don't think
Yeah.
you ever attuned to them correctly.
Correct. This is true.
Dan, is Dottie still tall?
She's not. She's normal height again.
That was just
Failure.
That would have been surprising to Dr. Zahn.
You guys remember when I like put these on for the first time and I ran for like a whole day? I couldn't stop.
You're just going in circles. You're just like walking. I do remember that.
That was wild. 5 of even Tulans. Even Tulans. I don't even know. Something like that.
Are you trying to say something in German?
This
I was
is
just reading the
You guys find this in the paper the next day in the Cairo Bulletin. Tragedy at the Mosque of Ibn Tulun.
It sounds like a curse to me, dude. But you tell me his house, like just one room's roof ceiling just caved in? Oh, wait a minute. Who's that? Who's Nessa Mefti?
Anyone else
Nazir.
know?
Y'all know what a Nazir is? Assistant? Maybe? I don't know.
Sounds about right. You would look it up. You would know what those words mean or who these people are.
True. Nazir. Sort. Yeah, it's like a court official. It's like fulfill a bunch of roles, like treasurer and advisor. Probably. Anyway.
And Faraz Najir will have left a message at your hotel where he's looking to talk to you again.
Wait, so where did that happen? I thought it
You
was
have
like in
a
a
letter?
study, but it said
It's at a mosque, but
Oh.
yeah, like
like a
Good,
study
use the
in
mosque.
the. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Word to
I
Nazir
received a
that we'll meet
letter?
him again at the mosque.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. Faraz Najir is the guy that wanted to meet you at the mosque to tell you things. This is him. I added his
Meet him
picture.
there again, or make arrangements to meet him there tomorrow at 2:00 or something.
As soon as we-
Mr. Prayers.
As soon as we meet,
Oh,
plan to meet later, they
Handsome
always
feller.
die.
he doesn't
He's
look
not
like
dead.
he. That's not a post-mortem picture. That's good. Looks like whatever
that's
it was,
his
it
face.
hurt. Well, I
Perfect.
mean, something pretty intense happened to that side of his face. His fur?
Mm-hmm.
You just say it's fur?
Burn victim.
Yeah, I
You
thought-
know his old shop got burned to the ground. There was an article about that in the papers.
Mm-hmm.
And he is very scared of the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh. You know that as well. That's why he wanted to meet you guys at the mosque. So yeah, he'll arrange a meeting at the other mosque. So you guys have the rest of the day of April 1st if you want to use that, and you can meet him April 2nd. Okay, you'll get a day in the book.
For me.
You could also use that day to teach Dr. Zahn any of your spells, or he could do vice versa if you wanted.
Dottie would like to spend the day in a room by herself practicing animal handling with the snakes.
Yeah, she can do that.
Cool.
Roll animal handling, and now you have your anti-venom in case they bite you.
Well, they can't bite me, or they won't bite me. Yeah.
No.
Isn't that what
You
it
summon
says?
snakes. You summon snakes. They're not bound to you.
Oh
You
shit!
just summon snakes.
It says in the thing. It
So
says
close.
No, yeah. No, it says it in the thing that they won't bite the wearer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
that is
yeah,
correct.
so if you don't want that, you might want to change that because it does directly address
You
it.
already gave it to me.
Okay, you get that then.
Thanks. Could anyone? I can't roll right now because I'm gonna drop soon, so I'll just remember and add it next time.
Okay. You want me to roll for you the thing?
I would appreciate that.
Okay. If you're doing it all day, you'll get 3 rolls. If you're just practicing snake summoning and charming. There's Dottie.
Who was that training again?
Dottie. Oh, Dr.
You got
Zahn.
the hashish, doctor?
Yeah. I sent my man out for it.
This is how
You
you
failed.
perform the Kamehameha wave. Hold on, my headphones died.
I did too. So if you want to teach that to Dr. Zahn, you can copy the spell, but you'll have to put where you haven't successfully cast it yet. You just know it.
Right.
And you will learn Energy Blast. You can write that down if you'd like. It's like a magic user's dynamite.
I will tell Geek that I know all person.
And learning this spell will cost
Andy?
yeah, 2 sanity, but you have resistance, so 1 sanity.
I am back. Sorry about that.
And the call Cthulhu Mythos went up. I learned Flash of Ra. Went up 4, did it? No, it was 4 sanity loss. 2 for the Call of Cthulhu?
2
I think it was 2 and 2.
Lost 2 sanity. Or 2 call of
Gain.
Yeah, 2 gain, 2 loss. You didn't learn the spell yet. You're only 1 of 7 days into learning the spell.
Understood.
But when you finish the spell, you'll get another 2 and 2.
I'm just adjusting the math now, so I forget.
Yeah, that's correct. You got it right.
Let me know if you guys
The
are
same
coming through
thing
my
with
mic.
the Energy Blast?
Yeah, we'll
2
just
and
say
2?
Energy Blast is 2 and 2, and the sanity resistance doesn't apply actually to that one.
Okay.
Energy Blast is a very powerful spell. You just have to charge it for a full turn, and then like you've seen Peak use it before. Once it's charged, you have to throw it somewhere.
Gotcha.
All of this was connected. I purposely did that, all for the hashish. Thank you, sir.
And then Flash of Ra is also very powerful. Once you finish learning the spell, I'll give you all the details. But it can be used normally to blind people and like create a light places. And you can permanently spend power on it to deal damage to like spirits and incorporeal things.
Very cool.
But it costs permanent power for that.
One
1 second, I have to find my... Okay. with my headphone holder. Just gonna go on speaker.
Okay. You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, just you guys can discuss what you want to do.
Oh,
that
I need
day.
to give Dottie back her lightning gun.
Oh, yes, please, thank
I-
you.
I
I'll
was
just stick.
happy you didn't die.
Thanks. My lightning stick and my ripper claws.
For the record, I'm
Yes.
happy you didn't die.
Is Dr. White with you?
Good question.
I think he was in Cairo still.
Okay. When you come back to see Dr. White in Cairo, he will have invented something new.
Ooh.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if he succeeds at it.
He's being productive.
Weird science. What the hell is that?
He has invented
Weird science.
this for the lightning gun users.
Is that something you can buy? I'd like to acquire. Wait, no, I don't use guns. But technically, it
What is
doesn't
it?
use gunpowder to shoot
Chandelier?
lightning.
Chandelier.
That's like a force of nature in a container. That's not the same thing as a gun that shoots.
It's like a
magic.
tripod you set up on the
Uh-huh.
ground.
Oh, I would never use this one.
Point it at the sky, and you can use it to like cause lightning strikes.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you just a very quick description of it, but when somebody actually goes to use one, I'll reveal this information to you. But an experimental weapon that can be highly dangerous to the human eyes. The device looks like a camera, and remember, this is a 1920s camera that you set up on a tripod, with the lens and billow protruding from the case, on which strange nodules and growths emerge. When trying to operate the lightning gun, group luck roll. Wiser investigators learn how to use lightning guns by observing them. You wouldn't know that. Approximately 24 by 12 inches, the lens and billows of the Model B can be folded into a carrying frame for ease of portability. It holds 1d20 plus 3 charges. Unlike the ammo for the other guns, the handheld ones. There's no way to recharge them unless Dr. White recharges them. Takes 2 hands to fire. Once you understand it, the procedure is actually pretty simple. It basically shoots into the air, and then a bolt of lightning comes down from the air. Yeah, that's kind of it. You can fire up to 7 charges at once.
Very cool. Does anyone want it?
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised Dr. Nam doesn't want it. Usually he's got. Doesn't he
I
have
That
think-
is too dangerous.
science?
He's not really a weird science user. I think Dottie is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Donnie is. I would like it, but I was making sure no one else really wanted it first.
Oh yeah, then we should. Whoever has weird science should go for it. I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you and Dr. White and maybe like one other person are the weird science users.
Okay. I will carry it.
Cool.
You don't mind?
So it is a little bulky. It would be like a separate backpack or something, like a suitcase you would carry around.
Oh. Can I'm assuming I have like a hockey stick strap on my back. Can I replace my hockey stick with this mechanism?
Yeah,
Then
sure.
Okay, we'll do that because I haven't used a hockey stick in a while, except to sweep the cat temple.
That works. So if you guys want to do anything else, is that your dog in the background?
Yeah.
I thought that was a
You've seen
person
him, right?
though.
Yeah, you've seen him, right?
I'm like, all right, that's fine by me. You do you.
He'll steal your heart.
You guys still have the rest of April 1st if you want to do anything today. Otherwise, we can go to the next day when you're
I'd
gonna
like
meet.
to buy some
Mary
kebabs
wants
for
to
everybody.
work on sketching.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll if that's all you're doing all day. You can roll it 3 times.
I would love if someone could help bring my sanity back up.
I bought this. Okay, well, kebabs could do that, right? Some wholesome food, good for the soul. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, really?
I don't know.
No.
Feels like it.
You would
No.
need more time to bring your sanity up.
Yeah,
Okay.
In
unless
real life, food
I was
helps
just taking a
sanity.
stab at the dark. I don't know. Okay, maybe I won't get. Maybe next time we'll get everybody.
You would need to
I'm gonna
like
keep studying that.
devote time to therapy, or when you get mission rewards, you can use that for sanity.
I will attempt to start a program of therapy.
You are studying magic all day, so
Okay.
your day is
I have-
occupied.
I have you in my book.
okay.
Okay. What are Millie and Jesse gonna do? Okay. Can Millie work on her lycanthropy? If she like finds somewhere safe that she can practice it, controlling it.
Sure. Just describe what you're doing.
She's gonna find like a basement somewhere, like a underground kind of basement. Well, it's all basements, and then like have the door to the basement covered, like if it's a hatch or something. And then she can practice down there. And if she loses control, she's just scratching at the walls and howling.
You find a man that will rent you a cellar for dog training and stuff for $15 a day.
What's the date?
Okay.
I forgot.
The date
April
April 2nd, 1920, or
Oh, it's
April
been- it's
1st,
been one day.
1925.
Okay. So I have 6 days left, right?
Yes.
Found a spot
Write
for
that
it.
down somewhere.
Spot for time left.
Should Millie just like roll length of feet, like, or should she just does it raise a bit? Like, how are we doing it?
Yeah, you can roll lycanthropy up to 3 times if you want.
Okay, and then Jessie will do something else.
Oh, she doesn't have anybody assisting her?
Well, Jessie is gonna sit on top of the like the hatch, and be there, but she'll be doing something else on the floor above her. Unless I feel like it's safer that way, not having someone in the room with her.
Okay.
That was my logic anyway.
So first let's do the lycanthropy.
Okay.
You can start to roll that.
Oh my
up
god,
to
I
3
forgot
times.
about that.
So the first one, she's
Millie's a werewolf.
she's trying to willingly transform, so it doesn't work.
Ooh,
Second one doesn't work.
definitely.
Third one, nope, she
What are
cannot.
the odds of getting 2 100s in a row?
Yeah. Some games that would be really good.
It's like 1,000. 1 in 1,000. That's how my luck goes.
Matt, how we doing? I can mute
So
you
yeah,
in
she
Discord
spends
and
all
talk
day in a
to you,
basement
no problem.
trying to
I have no
transform and
problem.
can't do it.
It's hard. It's a hard thing to level
Be
up.
picking the moments to reply.
And
Okay.
meanwhile, Jessie's gonna
Right now-
figure out what she's doing, but it has to be sitting above her.
You guys coming in now?
Hmm.
How was dinner?
Did everyone else
What is
decide what
that?
they're doing?
How do you?
Sketching.
Okay, so it's just Jessie. Okay, so waiting on me. She will practice her.
I think Roger Daniels and Franz are both free.
Can Jessie
Where are we
practice
traveling to next?
locksmithing? I'll try that. Picking a lock.
I mean, I guess we're heading to Africa and we're gonna follow that Carlisle's.
I got 3 really good rolls. That would have been
You just like
useful.
practicing on your like little lock over there,
But
trying to get
let's
it
see
open.
what Nigeria wants.
Franz would like to have some luggage, custom-made luggage, where he can start to hide weapons within the luggage. I'll spot them.
Yeah, he can
Even
order this. It'll be,
Traveling chest or something like that.
it'll be $35 for the luggage, but he can hide weapons in the casing.
Okay.
And then Franz, roll your secret roll.
Secret.
Secret.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Secret.
team, I have to go, but I am down to go follow the Carlisle expedition path.
Okay.
Sweet.
See you next week.
Thanks for
See you next
joining,
week.
Katie. That was
See
awesome.
ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
I can't stay too late because I have to get stuff done
I have
before
to.
going to bed. But
This would be a decent time to break so I could prepare more for next time.
that sounds good.
But
So the day is basically over now, right?
well, I think Franz. Okay, so Franz will go to checkmark that, and Roger Daniels can still do something with April 1st.
Muted. Oh, there you
No, Roger Daniels is going to go to the American consulate. He's going to make an official report on everything that's happened up to this point. In the event that I disappear, to be opened up or given to my boss.
Way to go.
Okay. Yeah, they'll appreciate that. Something good might come of that.
That
so
would take me probably
just
all day
roll
to do that.
1d10 for the stuff you checked off today, right?
You have to first roll it, and you have to fail the roll,
Oh,
and
that's
then you have to
right.
roll 1d10 to level it up. And that mechanic is there because the higher you get in something, the easier it is to succeed, but then the harder it will become to level it up.
Makes sense. More experience each time, sort of thing. Kind of.
Yeah, it gets harder and harder.
Failed. So
So now you roll your 1d10.
And you can't go above 90, I think.
Yeah, not
That's the
just
cap.
by leveling skills up, but
do I add 4 to it, or
Yes.
yeah, yep, you would add 4. But things like your red hands,
I felt I get it.
Kelsey, would push you above 90.
Oh, nice.
Any kind of like magic item or something like that can take you above those normal thresholds.
Yeah. So that one's not leveled.
Yeah, people haven't seen your enchant weapon yet, Peak. It's a pretty cool spell.
Yeah, I didn't. I was looking for. I was gonna try hitting one of those sconces, but I was out of turn. I was just hanging out in the back of the room. Okay, so roll a d10 for that.
You guys could have, if you really wanted to, collapse the room within the bent pyramid with your dynamite. Although,
I think we carried the dynamite.
oh, okay, yeah, that also comes with, you know, a police investigation and up to 30 years in prison in Egypt.
That's true.
It's probably better that we played it on the quiet side. They didn't even know we were there, right?
Yeah, technically the guards didn't even know, nobody knew. And
Yeah.
you used the silencer in the temple. If you
And
had
we
used
didn't- We only used camels, which blend in with the scenery. Nobody thinks twice about a camel in the desert. Like, yeah,
yeah,
makes sense.
had you guys used unsilenced weapons, the guards would have come in.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Yeah, also, and I feel like it's really good for us to not cause a huge scene everywhere we go, because the last place we went to, we did leave after a huge massacre with a lot of dead bodies. So maybe it's good to not
Give it
make-
time. Give it time.
Yeah, we're gonna eventually make more of it.
You know we're killing cultists.
Oh my God.
You can't leave an area without killing a lot of cultists.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way.
Part and parcel.
Well, I'm gonna take advantage of the early night myself. I got meetings in the morning. I'm gonna run.
All right.
Cool. Good
See
night,
you
Rob.
guys.
Rob, how'd the
Thanks for joining.
football pool turn out?
Darren won a
Okay.
quarter. The first quarter, I won second. David won third. I won the last one.
Nice. Okay.
All right. I'll say bye.
All
to
right, man.
everybody.
Talk to you guys.
See ya.
See you, man.
Bye, everyone.
See you guys.
See y'all. Everybody dropping? Alright, I'll see you guys.
I think that's what's.
All right.
Thanks for joining, Pickled.
Yeah, pleasure.
Really like having you as part of the group.
Yeah, I try. I know I haven't been able to respond to a lot of your stuff. I just have like a lot of plans that have been lined out for every week. We just gotta think a little bit ahead. Well,
No,
I
man,
can get
it's.
with you
I really
after.
like having you as part of the game. I really appreciate it. Don't worry about, anything else, man. I know you got a lot going on.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Cool. Thanks
Yeah.
for playing.
100. You man.
See you.
All right, chat. Well, go ahead and rate somebody. Who do we got online? Oh wait. Excellent. Phobia. Plus. You know, I'm gonna rate Tez because I know he did a more than once. So because of the similarities. Oh, it looks like a side scroll. Cool. Alright, well, let's get ready to rate him, guys. If you don't know Tez, give him a holler. He's a very friendly guy. You'll enjoy chatting with him, hanging out with him. Wearing a magic heart pat. Don't let it throw you. It's I know it's intimidating at first. Alright, yeah. Up somehow. There we go. I'm gonna follow if you don't know. There, I will find out. Be cool.
Well, what happened? I actually looked away from the screen
Yeah.
for a second.